What are legislative courts in the US federal system? Imagine a courtroom where the rules are different from those you typically see in criminal or civil cases. Instead of resolving disputes between individuals or entities, these courts are created to serve a specific purpose defined by Congress. They are known as legislative courts, and understanding their role reveals a unique aspect of the federal judicial system. Legislative courts are established by legislative acts, meaning they are created directly through laws passed by the United States Congress. Unlike constitutional courts, which include the Supreme Court and the United States Courts of Appeals and District Courts, legislative courts are not primarily tasked with interpreting the Constitution or federal laws. Instead, they are designed to handle specialized matters that requiring a different set of rules and procedures. One of the most prominent examples of legislative courts is the United States Tax Court. This court hears disputes between taxpayers and the Internal Revenue Service regarding federal income tax deficiencies. Because tax law is complex and requires specialized knowledge, Congress created the tax court to provide a dedicated forum for resolving these issues efficiently. Another example is the Court of Federal Claims, which handles claims for monetary damages against the federal government, such as contract disputes or cases involving government takings. Legislative courts differ from constitutional courts in several key ways. For instance, judges in legislative courts do not always enjoy the same protections as those in constitutional courts. They may serve fixed terms and can be removed more easily, reflecting the fact that these courts are created for specific purposes rather than as permanent fixtures of the judicial branch. Additionally, legislative courts often have jurisdiction limited to particular types of cases or issues, emphasizing their specialized nature. The authority of legislative courts is derived directly from the laws enacted by Congress, and their structure and jurisdiction are outlined explicitly within those statutes. This allows Congress to tailor these courts to meet specific needs that might not be adequately addressed by the general federal judiciary. While they are part of the federal judicial system, legislative courts operate under a different legal framework that emphasizes their legislative origin and specialized function. In summary, legislative courts are a distinct category within the United States federal judicial system, created by Congress to handle specialized legal matters outside the scope of constitutional courts. Their unique structure and purpose highlight the flexibility of the federal judiciary to adapt to specific administrative and legal needs.